Hello, moviegoers, and welcome to another edition of Have You Seen It? I am your host, Denise. I hope that each and every one of you had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday, and I hope you celebrated with family and friends and didn't eat too much, but ate enough to satisfy your belly. So I'm going to get right into my review this week. I'm reviewing the movie Devotion. It came out on Wednesday, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. It stars Jonathan Majors as Jesse Brown, Glenn Powell as Thomas Hudner, and Christina Jackson as Daisy Brown, Jesse's wife. This movie is about a pair of U.S. Navy fighter pilots who risked their lives during the Korean War and become some of the Navy's most celebrated wingmen. The movie is a true story, so please stay for the credits because you'll get a lot of information about Jesse Brown and Tom Hudner. Wow. This movie shows camaraderie, which is prevalent and very much needed when you are in the military and you are part of a unit. You have to work together, protect each other, keep each other safe as well as yourself. So in this movie, of course, you see the unit that Jesse Brown and Tom Hudner are a part of. You see them in their training, the training part of their service fighting this Korean War. So there's a bit of a Top Gun feeling to it. You see their class instruction where they're getting their detailed information, the plans of what their job is once they go on their mission to do what it is they need to do. You see a lot of their aerial tactics and bombs and shooting and so forth. So it's that type of war movie. So this movie takes place in the 1950s. So it is everything you see is of that era, obviously. When I watched this movie, if I could say that there was something missing about it, I would have liked to have seen a little bit more background about Jesse Brown as well as Tom Hudner and how their relationship bonded on a deeper level while they were in the service. You saw that there was a friendship that was there, but you also saw that Jesse Brown, being a black pilot, had to deal with racism in the military. And so there's kind of he's got a guard up. And so you see that almost immediately in the film. The visual effects are good. The devotion that Jesse Brown had for his wife and his daughter, as well as his job in the military and what he was doing for his country and the devotion he had for his unit, were evident in the movie, which was good to see. Tom Hudner won the Congressional Medal of Honor for trying to save the life of Jesse Brown. When I went into the movie, I did not know it was a true story. So I made sure that I stayed for the credits just so I could read up a little bit about him. So for the most part, that's the movie. It's a war movie, and if you like Jonathan Majors, who is just blowing up all over Hollywood these days. I think you will enjoy it, especially if you're a movie buff with regard to war movies and such. So that is my review for this Thanksgiving week, the movie Devotion, starring Jonathan Majors and Glenn Powell. All right, folks, I'm going to jump into my Nailed It for this week. My Nailed It is the lovely and talented Angela Bassett from the movie Waiting to Exhale. I love Angela Bassett anyway, but in this movie, she played that jilted wife to the T, and I felt for her as she tried to navigate life, going through a separation and a subsequent divorce. But of course, my favorite scene in the entire movie with her in it is that closet scene where she really puts on her big girl panties and decides to throw all her husband's shit, can I say that, out into the garage. She's just throwing everything out. She throws everything, all of his belongings, in that car and sets it on fire, lights up a cigarette, and walks away. Classic. So that is my Nailed It, the lovely and talented Angela Bassett from Waiting to Exhale. All right, folks, so you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that like button. And we are available on every podcast platform in the universe. Just type in, "Have you seen it?" with Denise, and there I will be. So, moviegoers, until next week, you go watch a movie because I'm going to watch a movie, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.